a multimedia mogul with platforms in radio, TV, books, magazines, the Speaker Talent Search. With a promotional reach of over 10 million people, the CEO of RHG Media Productions. Her goal is to allow you to be seen, heard, and shine. Rebecca Paul Ryder.
Welcome to the Ask Rebecca show, where you have questions, we have answers. You can always send your questions in to askrebeccaaquestion.com. We'd love to see what you're interested in learning about. So just send in any questions to askrebeccaaquestion.com. Today, we're going to talk about how to publish your book as a first-time author. This question was submitted by Jaimie Harnagel. Her question is, what advice do you have for a first-time author? What makes a book unique and special? Jaimie, I want to thank you so much for your question. This is something I get asked a lot, especially by first-time authors. They feel a calling to bring their message forward. They've been told you should write a book, and they start on that journey, and then they start to question and wonder, and why is it important I bring it forward, and is it unique enough? So I want to talk about some of those things today. That one, when you feel that calling to write a book, there's a reason. It means that people need what you have to say and your way of looking at it, your perspective through your lens, and that it's going to add value to their life by you being willing to share what you have discovered and what you have learned in your way, in your voice. So one, if you feel that pull, that calling, people are telling you, you should write a book. I can't wait to read your book. Where's your book? Those are really good indicators that it's time to start bringing your book forward. So my tips in that is just start writing. Don't overanalyze. Don't try to figure out the next steps. The first step is getting the concept, the ideas down. It can be in an outline. It can be in what we sometimes call a brain dump, where you just kind of get it all out of you and you put it on paper. Then you can start to organize it. Sometimes what can hold us back as we try to organize and edit as we create, those are different parts of the brain. So instead, focus in first on what it is that you're wanting to bring forward. If you get stuck, it's great to look at why. What you can even ask your book. In fact, I think it's a great exercise to write the question with the hand that you normally write with and say, dear book, what is it you would have me share? Then switch hands, put the writing utensil in your other hand. This taps into another part of your brain and answer. It's so interesting what you'll discover as you start to tap in and listen to the message that's being called forth. So really get clear on your message, what it is that you're being called to share. Think about your people, your voice, not quoting other people, but what is it you uniquely are called to bring forward. And then as you get that going, you get that message going, that's when it's great to tap into support in taking steps to bring the content into a book format to be able to release and share with the world. But the beginning is you want to start writing authentically, transparently from who you are, what's being called to be shared. What is the message? Then I encourage you to tap into expert resources so you're not having to figure out all the publishing stuff on your own, but really get support on that journey. Ask questions, find people that can come alongside you and help you through each of the steps so that you're not trying to figure that out too. At first, you want to work on the content, then lean into getting support on the journey to be able to bring it forward. So when you're looking at publishing a book, there's different steps involved, from editing to formatting to uploading to releasing it into the different systems and marketing it so that people know about it. So you want to make sure you learn what those steps are as you're creating the book. Don't wait till the book's done. You want to get support along the way. So, a resource I want to make available for anyone out there that's looking at, I want to write my book, I want to publish it as a first time author. I want to encourage you to check out emergingauthorseries.com. The emergingauthorseries.com. You'll see the link below in the description. And this is a series of 9 different ebooks. So it's in little bite-sized pieces to answer all the questions we're asked about publishing, about launching, about best-selling campaigns, how to write, how to structure your book. What does a publisher do? It'll answer all of those questions for you. So I want to encourage you to check that out. emergingauthorseries.com. It'll give you lots of great information so that you're making good choices as you are looking to bring your book forward. So I love, as a first-time author, Jaimie, that you're leaning in to look at how to bring your book forward and to really tap into what is unique about your message. And what I'll share again is what is unique is what you are called to share and the way that you're called to share. Because nobody else can share the message the way you share the message. And if we keep that to ourselves, if we shrink back, the world misses out. And they'll never get to discover the wisdom and the insight and the perspective and journey that you've gone on. But when you lean into sharing that, particularly in a written format, in a book, it not only can help impact people's lives today, but it's a legacy that can keep touching people's lives and continue to make a difference and an impact as we go forward in life. So it's a powerful way to bring your message forward, to share your purpose, to serve your people and tap into your calling. But you want to make sure that you've got a plan to write, tap into your message, and then to bring it forward and get support on the journey. Jaimie, thank you so much for your beautiful question as we talk about how to publish your book, how to bring your message forward, especially as a first-time author. Thank you, everyone, for leaning in. We look forward to hearing your questions. And Jaimie, I look forward to seeing your beautiful book in print as it goes out into the world, touching and impacting people's lives.